So, hey, today we covered ourselves with another weird ass video by far. And then today we'll be ranking the top 5 worst qualities. Some of them are absolutely rushed, bugged, unfinished, and completely shit. Even though they released like a few years ago, even though they are still trash. We counter ourselves to have honors of having so many hottest, some the worst in the trash that we have a few decades ago, and we might encounter some pretty bad qualities in the future. Sir, in the future. Okay, this is my top 5 worst Call of Duties of all time. So, countering in my number 5 spot, I gotta give to this. This has gotta be Modern Warfare 2019. I absolutely don't like 2019. I absolutely don't like it. The last time I played it is like a few months ago. I don't even play the game anymore because of how many hackers are hacking the game, and despite how shit the game watched, the game was so bad that I don't even play. That I switched to Black Ops 4. The Spec Ops is absolutely trash. It's so buggy. I'm never gonna play it ever again. I'm never gonna play the missions due to how messed up the Spec Ops is. Spec Ops used to be a Modern Warfare staple. Now it's ruined. Campaign's not bad at all. It's not bad, but the multiplayer is absolutely whack. Too many bad maps in multiplayer. Way too many. But the only maps that save Modern Warfare 2019 multiplayer is Shoot House and Shipment. That's it. And then number 4 is gotta be. Yeah. It's gotta be. I gotta say it's Cold War. Oh man, what do we get for this? I remember making a rant of Cold War back in 2021. The game was so awful. It might be the worst in the Black Ops series, way worse than Black Ops 4. I didn't even know how it was way worse than Black Ops 4. Despite the zombies being actually good, I'm like, the zombies, it's fun, but however, it gets boring all over the time. It's such a boring ass Call of Duty game. It's one of the most boring Call of Duty games ever. The multiplayer is boring. The campaign is kind of fun though. It's kind of dope, and the zombies is actually quite boring. I did all the Easter eggs in zombies, but however, it is so boring to do, and way too boring to play on. My, okay, and my number 3, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Ghost. Call it Ghost. Man, where do we begin? Call of Ghost is actually quite possibly be the most hated Call of Duty of all time, despite Call of Duty Vanguard, the worst Call of Duty, actually more hated than Ghost. But this was the true horror of Call of Duty, despite released a decade ago. It's Call of Duty Ghost's 10th anniversary. But however, the game was so bad that people went back and played Black Ops 2 and went back a year to play BO2. The extension was fine. The campaign was an utter mess. It's completely forgettable. The multiplayer was okay. It could be fun sometimes. However, the worst thing about multiplayer, it has so many bad maps, but some of the DLC maps are quite perfect. The innovation is key to COD. It keeps things fresh and new to the Call of Duty series. The DLC maps are so innovative, they had to actually have references to those maps. They added new kill streaks that are actually not part of any other map, only exclusive to those maps. That's actually a good thing about Ghost. That's actually quite cool. Like seeing the Predator, Michael Myers, and other kill streaks like that, including the Venom X from Extinction in the multiplayer map of the reimagined Dome. That's nice. That's awesome. And my number two spot is it's called the Royal Renewal 2. Why in the fuck was this game ever made? Why is it so bad? Why is it in my number two spot? No, the reason why it's my number two spot is how whack of content the game is, how many players are literally quitting this Call of Duty, and how fucking bad it is. And it's so. And I'm literally trying to avoid playing it. I'm literally trying to avoid playing modern Call of Duties. I'm literally gone back and played the original Call of Duties. There's no way I'm gonna play modern Call of Duties now because of how bad they are and how boring they are. This game's campaign was actually not bad, but the multiplayer was lackluster. Two bad maps, Tarak and Seneta Border Crossing, the worst map in the entire game. It's one of the worst maps ever created. One of the hot garbage, absolute dumpster fire. Why was the map ever created in a single Call of Duty game? So many cars, and there's a traffic filled with vehicles. You get fucking exploded. The only good thing about the map is on search and destroy. That's it. That's all. The Spec Ops was actually a little bit better than 2019's, which is fine, I guess. Well, you want to see how this number one spot is? It's quite simple. It's one of the easiest to put on the number one spot. The worst Call of Duty that has ever invented to this franchise of all time. My number one spot is Call of Duty Vanguard. Yeah, one of the most soulless, rushed, completely utter garbage, horseshit, lazy, greedy, and absolute boring ass games I have ever played. The zombies was absolutely dumpster fire. It was so boring to play on. All the maps are so bad that we literally went back in Cold War or other old Call of Duty games. We actually don't care about Vanguard at all. And multiplayer was completely and utter lackluster. It was so bad. It was so trash. Way too many glitches. Way too many guns being glitched. Blueprints are straight up broken. The campaign was utter nonsense. It was forgettable. It was absolute trash. It was not interesting at all. It was generic as hell in a World War II game. Why in the fuck is there anime bundles in a fucking World War II game? Why is there bundles that are not in the World War II game? In the World War II setting. It's not even in World War II. It's literally 1940. It's where World War II started. And why is there bundles that are not invented in 1940? That's inaccuracy. Activision, what the fuck is wrong with you? And that's it. That's one of the hot worst games I've ever seen. That's my top 5 list. That's it. That's all. Hope it's a decent video. I don't even know about that.